Life Lessons, episode 34. I'm your host, JuvyThaKid, as always. If you want to give me your topics and your things to talk about, hit me up, JuvyThaKid, at JuvyThaKid. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, as always, folks. Come on, you should know it. But if you don't, now you do. Let's get into it. One, kind of a little bit more, though. One topic, but there's like levels to it, so we're going to get into it. Little homie 127, salute to you, my friend. Aside from talking to an inanimate camera, how do you know my camera is inanimate? Huh? You just jump on here and make assumptions, start judging things, think you know the whole story? You don't know what my camera's been through? It might not be inanimate, man. Come on. Be more sensitive to people's feelings. Gosh. What hobbies do you enjoy? Will you be doing more music? And what influences your weird side? Great ones. Okay, hobbies. Shit. I got a few of them, I guess. I love photography. I love taking and editing photos. To make, not like editing where it's like you take like some skin blemishes out or whatever. I like editing them to actually, you know, increase the light or make them just like a more darker, kind of weirder, twisted version of what I just took. So editing and taking photos, painting action figures and everything. Where's one that I can grab real quick just to show you guys? Grab Daredevil. So this is just a little one that I did of Daredevil. But yeah, I like painting stuff like that. Doing like my own figures. Oh, put him back. There we go. Do my own figures and stuff. That Court of Owls. This one I spray painted quick and everything and added the mask to it. Get your cheeks. And the one that you can kind of see at the bottom here, I painted that with the mask for One Bad Day. I painted that mask as well. So yeah, I like painting, doing photography. What else? I'm a big gamer. Oh. Yeah, get comfy, baby. I'm a big video gamer. I play PS3 right now. Yeah, anything really. Except for racing games, I'm not really into those. I like the action-adventure ones. Infamous, dope games. I've played 1 and 2. I'm in the middle of playing number 2 right now. UFC and boxing games I love. Oh, there's another hobby. I love mixed martial arts. I love boxing. I love talking about it, watching it. It's definitely one of my passions. Those have been some of my passions since I was a kid. Yeah, definitely mixed martial arts and boxing. So yeah, video games, painting, photography, mixed martial arts and boxing. Hey. Thank you. Will you be doing more music? I honestly don't know, dude. Shit, this is a really good question. I've been getting this question a lot lately, too. I honestly don't know, dude. I wanted to do more music, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to anymore. The reason I kind of stopped doing music before on my SoundCloud, if you guys want to check that out, soundcloud.com/JuvyThaKid. I did music just to, like, for people to think and just for me to get things out a lot of the time, and just kind of people don't want to hear that shit all the time, you know what I mean? People want to hear stuff that's catchy, or they, you know, whatever, I don't know. But I released the Invincible video and the song. You guys can go check that out. We'll see what the feedback is, I guess. A lot of people hit me up about Invincible and they really liked it, but like a lot of things, the feedback and things kind of died, so I'm not too sure if it kind of, because okay, a lot of things that people don't realize when you're doing like internet, like internet-tainment, you could call it. If there's not a lot of replay value with them, then that kind of gives you, that's kind of like your customer feedback. If I put a video out and there's not a lot of replay value, or the feedback is only for like the first day from like 3 people or whatever, I don't, that's an example. But then it doesn't really give you motivation to do more, because you don't know if that's really what like the people want. You know what I mean? And for me, music is an emotional thing. I still write for myself. I just don't put it out. For me, music and martial arts and kind of like artwork, but I just got into like painting and kind of doing my own thing because I said fuck what people thought. I just started doing that maybe like 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. But yeah, with the music, that's been like a constant thing for me. It's an emotional thing for me because I put a lot into it. With the Invincible video and the song, after I was done, I felt so just exhausted because honestly, I put a lot of emotion, I put a lot of passion into it. I don't care how corny it sounds. So it's one of those things. We'll see where it goes. If I get comments from people and they want to hear more music, then yeah, I will do more. But if it's never really brought up, nobody really wants to like hear more, then I'm not going to. Yeah, that's about as simple as that can get. And what influences your weird side? I don't know. Honestly, I've always been weird. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, I've always been the weird kid. Like I like to stand out." But then it's more like, you know, once in a while they'll do like a blue streak in their hair, and then like all their friends are like, "Oh my god, that is such a big difference in your look." Like, what? I didn't even know you did that. For me, it's always been like 1 week I'd show up to school with green, like neon green hair. The next week it'd be pink. I always just kind of was myself. I don't know. It's just, I don't really know what influences it, to be honest. I think just things around me, and if certain people I interact with. Excuse me. I don't know. It's just my sense of humor has always kind of been like just borderline of making people uncomfortable. Because there's certain things that I think are funny, or that like I'll make a comment or whatever. Excuse me. My goodness. That I'll make a comment or whatever, and I think it's funny or whatever. And obviously, humor is subjective. It all depends on the person. But yeah, I don't know. I've just always been that kid who, like, at family gatherings, I was telling jokes, I was telling funny stories, or yeah, I just kind of like how I've always been. Things around me, I guess, that influence me is when I'm just chilling and if I'm having a smoke outside, I'll look up at, like, I know this is gonna sound so corny, but I don't give a fuck. I'll be having a smoke and I'll look up at the sky and I'll realize, like, or I won't realize, but I'll think about, like, that goes on forever. What I'm staring at, there is no end to it. So if there's no end to that, and there's this whole crazy, like, world out there that I don't know about, why am I worried about trying to be this just like very serious, you know, person who's just almost bitter, just not like, just on this tiny little speck that's in this universe, you know? Like, I don't know. It's, I guess, like, I see how small we really are, and I see how short of time that we can actually have. So I try and have fun. I just try and be myself. You guys have seen you guys have seen the different sides of me now. You see where I'm having fun and I'm playful, and you guys also see when my depression and shit's getting a little bit of the better of me. But what the fuck can you do? You gotta have fun, people. Like, I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. Okay? You gotta have fun in life. You gotta have fun in life, folks. Okay? Just, what if you're not laughing and you're not smiling, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. And that's no bueno for anybody. Yeah, I wish I could give a concrete answer on what influences my weird side. I guess even one of the biggest influences, I guess, growing up was like my nan just always accepted me for who I was, no matter how shitty I'd get at times or how like weird I'd get at times. Like, she always accepted me. She always told me to be myself, and I just always stuck with that. you know, I just always said, fuck it. I'm just going to be myself, and I'm going to have fun. I used to hang out with tons of kids who thought they were like the tough gangster kids or whatever. They never smiled, they never laughed unless it was about something weird or whatever. Yeah, so and with that, I always stood out too, because, like, I don't know, I can only be serious for so long. You know what I mean? I can only hold shit back for so long. So, God, it's like a warm hug. So yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of shit influences my weird side, I guess. My nan, the universe, my own weird, like, observations of this world. Yeah. I think that's about it, folks. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. If you want to get involved, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or the Snapchattery over at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. It's what we do. That's it. We submit the topics. We hear other opinions, and we learn more. And we grow as people. You know how else you can grow as a person? Subscribe to this channel, and all the quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. We're the ones that make the world go round and brighten people's day and add memories. So keep being weird.